Time to go back to the university.
You should be helping.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
You have to go see Javon.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta go this way. Gotta go into the room that's illegal to go into. Gotta go talk to you.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well. Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Yeah, I found an elven helmet. Whoop-de-frickin' do.
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Take care.
Hey.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I'm ready. What is it?
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
What do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request.
Any good advancements?
You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Woo!
You're magical.
Report back as soon as
Yeah, pow, I'm magical. Alright, gotta talk to what's-her-face, Tarmina.
Where's she at?
No, Scholar.
In this room! The Mage's
You've got a
quarters.
bounce to your step. I bet you're quite the acrobat.
Indeed I am.
Yes, I'm Boderi Ferrano, Mage's Guild. You want advantage?
Ooh, she can't teach me. Oh, there she is, Tarmina.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
I know what you meant. I just need a little bit of information.
Oh, of course you were. No doubt the council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
Whoa, simmer down. I'm here to help.
Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
I just need a little help on black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask about necromancers even though it says you could. Let's talk about the moon, or necromancer's moon.
I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
Mythic Dawn?
A secretive cult devoted to the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction. They follow the teachings of Menkar Cameron, who calls for the return of the Mythic Age, when Oblivion and the mortal world were not separate. The usual Daedric claptrap of the purifying power of destruction. They hope to bring Mehrunes Dagon back to Tamriel and give us all a good cleansing.
Possibly with fire.
Be seeing you.
Alrighty, so necromancer's moon.
Now what do you do?
Gotta look into the mythic archives.
Hello.
I'm sorry, fellow.
Hello. Yep, the mystic archives. The book is Necromancer's Moon. Okay, let's read it. Despair not at the trials we now face, for our time comes swiftly. The god of worms watches over our order, and will deliver us from these troubled times on the day of reckoning. Until then, perform his works in secret, serve his needs, and look to the skies for his signs. The Revenant, the Necromancer's moon, watches over us all. His form, ascending to godhood, has taken its rightful place in the sky and hides the enemy, Arcade, from us so that we may serve him. Watch for the signs. When the heavenly light descends from above, hasten his altar and make your offering, so that he may bless you, but with but a taste of his true power. Grand soul gems offered to him will be darkened and can be used to trap the souls of the unwitting, a feat even the great Nagasta would marvel at. Stay faithful to the order of the Black Worm, and in time your loyalty will be rewarded. Soon he will return to the set of the world right in due time, and those who would stand in his way will suffer eternally at his hands, just as those who have stood opposed before him. Until the day, you must believe that. Be patient, hide in your caves, in your ruined forts, and your secret lairs. Raise your minions, summon your servants, cast your spells, answer the call of the order when you are needed. Watch and listen.
Okay, you've just gone nuts.
Yes, I have. Found the book, read it. Now let's go talk to him.
Boy.
Let's go. Hello.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Oh yes, very.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon. If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the Order. She should be on university grounds.
Imperial Orrery.
A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. You too.
Doodly-doo. Made it before I hit the ground. Hello.
Well met. Are there arcane trainers in the city? Just one. Dovin Aaron in the market district. Things in the... You too.
Hello. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. I hear Nernroot.
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Necromancers.
I've heard things to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them.
Very
Is
well.
it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible.
Yep. Shades of the Revenant, though.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Valkar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Valkar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Hastily scrawled note.
Be safe.
Hello, Nernroot. You're mine. Huh. Mysticism and a grand soul gem. Hastily scrawled note. Primary sites: the Dark Fissure, Fort Asteria, Fort Lincho, Windlebeck. Altars have been raised. Anchorites have been called. Watch the skies once a week. His grace shines down on us.
That's it.
Okay. Well, I guess I gotta go ahead and kill those people in those forts because they're necromancer people. Evil, evil, evil necromancers. Purple flame. Wait, am I supposed to go back in there? Why am I going back in here?
I don't know. Why are you?
I don't know. It says I have to go here. Oh, he was right here.
I hope I...
Shade of the Revenant.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Very well.
Be careful.
Well then, looks like I've got a quest.
Yes, you do.
Way over here. Oh, it's just right by, wow, it's right by, the Vatican.
The Vatican? What? The Vatican?
Yeah, Vatican.
Vatican?
The cave I went to.
Oh.
He's right next to it. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I think we should murder everyone in this cave area nearby. Oh, what? There's a what the hell?
There's an Oblivion gate.
There wasn't one when I got here before.
Surprise.
What the hell? I turned my back for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes!
What you get?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that Oblivion Gate. Feel like the maid. I just cleaned this up!
That's right.
Alright. Time for a little bow action. Legolas ain't got nothing on me. Spider chick, she's coming. Spider chick, spider chick. Does whatever a spider chick does. Can she shoot a web? Yes, she can, but she is dead. Look out, it's over.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh, come on.
Okay, it was alright.
Yeah. Feel the power of the magic. Yeah, gravity. Okay, so all right, let's go check out what's in the Oblivion Gate. I mean, I'm here. Might as well. Oh, it's this one again. This is the same Oblivion Gate that I closed before. There's gonna be the Meat Harbor, and then of course there's that other one right there. I forgot what it was called. God, I always keep forgetting what that one's called.
I don't have a clue.
Regardless, but there's like the tower which is called the Meat Harbor, and then of course there's that other one right there. I've closed this type of plane before. They've used the same one a little bit over and over again.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm gonna do that on my downtime. I mean, so many people have seen me close the same type of gate over and over and over again. It would be kind of boring.
It's very boring.
It's boring, you know. I'm sure a few people are also angry at me, of course, because I keep running back and forth to Fort Woodenhand because it's my favorite fort. So,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to see the same Oblivion Gate now all the time, would you? Only time I'll ever start it up is when I find an awesome item. And then, of course, there's this other place right here. And also, I've got to sell off my wares, and I'm going to go ahead and close this Oblivion Gate. Took care of the one spider chick. I'll come over here, clear it all out again, and that'll be in the next one. So I'll just say, hey, thanks for watching. Have a good one.